Captain Churchill can now almost do a one tower chimps all by himself, and this actually comes from, I saw a video on Reddit actually a couple of days ago, which was the most interesting thing ever. There was this person named Exterminator which was able to pull off a two tower chimps in this case with Captain Churchill, but the second tower was just a base dart. I think it was a 202 dart. They did it on this map's Puppets, which was absolutely insane, and it just goes to show that all of these recent changes and buffs to Captain Churchill are actually starting to make a huge difference. So indeed, Captain Churchill did get buffed in the latest update, but actually throughout the previous few updates, all of his changes have been nothing but buffs. So I'm just gonna go through the changes from the past two updates. So in 47, he saw his more barrage damage getting increased. It used to be 200 damage per missile from levels 13 to 19, and now they kind of rebalanced it, so they kind of doubled it. And then at level 20, it goes from 500 to 1000 damage per rocket. And now in the changes happening in this update, he actually gains bonus damage to lead balloons. The main attack gets +3 and the machine gun gets +2 damage to lead balloons. Obviously, you're gonna need a lead popping power. This was meant as extra damage versus DDTs, and you're actually gonna need to use either the level 3 ability to be able to pop lead balloons, or you're just gonna need something like an MIB village, but regardless, we can deal with that. So yeah, Captain Churchill, a very powerful hero. He's always built like that, and you guys are probably seeing why the base dart is necessary and why I say you can almost do a one tower chimps, because look at what's happening. His price is 2160, and we're affording this guy on round 16, I think we are. Yeah, there we go. As 26, we are gonna run into trouble on this one because we're gonna have some zebras. So I'm gonna set this guy on strong. I'm gonna use the level 3 ability. This is the only way, by the way, to pop zebras so far, and then we're gonna get the machine gun, but that's gonna be the next level. It's gonna be level 5, so let's switch him back to first. Hopefully this is enough. So what we're doing today is we're gonna try and do 2 million pops, and I know that I recently did a video trying to get 2 million pops with Striker Jones, and if you guys have not watched the video, I'm gonna spoil it for you guys. I actually missed by 92 pops, I think it was. That was just the saddest thing ever, because Striker Jones did also get a lot of damage buffs by himself, and today I have no intentions of actually missing it, so that's why we're not going to be using an Alchemist in that video. The Alchemist did steal a lot of pops, and while we're doing this, I actually want to talk about two things regarding the channel and the content that you guys might be seeing soonish. Alright, so 32, we pretty much have everything that we need for this early game, except, well, an Alchemist, but I'm not going to be buying an Alchemist. I want to start things off by buying a couple of discount villages, so we do have some camo detection, and I was thinking of getting 2 villages actually, so one goes like this. Let me get the discount. The second one goes like, oh, I really hope I don't mess up the placement, because I'm gonna need both of these guys to affect Captain Churchill actually. Yeah, this is the power of Captain Churchill, guys. I don't think we're gonna need to do anything. I guess we can react to the Moab around 40 if necessary, but yeah, this is just how our run goes with Captain Churchill. If you guys don't have this guy unlocked, you are missing out on some serious damage. This guy, you can just have him down in the field. He's really, it's an expensive hero for sure. It's like $2,000, so it's gonna take a while until you save up money for him, but once you get it, I mean, he's just soloing the game for you. That's how good he is. Alright, so just like that, 39, we're gonna create a huge reroll farm, by the way, on accident, but hopefully we can pierce through all of these guys with the main gun. I think we dealt with the first group, we're dealing with the second one. There we go, and now are we actually gonna pop the Moab without using an ability? By the way, this guy's not getting buffed by anything, so I don't even have like the jungle jumps in all these villages. They're just sitting like that doing nothing. The Moab layer popped. Okay, that's really good, and I'm not clicking any buttons. Is he actually gonna deal with all of the insights? I think the answer is yes, guys. Holy man, how good of a hero is this guy? Maybe on a round like this one, we do need to click some buttons. So let's use the level 3 ability so we can pop these zebras. It allows the main attack to pop the zebras so that we don't accidentally lose to anything, but I guess once we get like the MIB, it's gonna be fine. Now let's actually start setting up some towers, because there's gonna be no alchemist, so we're gonna need some other supporting towers. By the way, what's going on? Is this around 49? Okay, let's not do anything. Let's see how fast this guy's gonna deal with 49. Yep, he is just eating up the ceramics, no problem. A lot of zebras now. We can use the level 3 ability if necessary, but I would prefer not to. Let's just see how. Oh my god, he's just one-shotting almost all of these balloons. I mean, what a hero this guy is. We are gonna need to use some ability planning in the later rounds, but for now, I mean, this is just how the early and the mid game is gonna look like with Captain Churchill. So let's actually go ahead and buy one of the towers that I wanted to buy. Let me just talk to you guys about the first of 2 things I wanted to just kind of mention in this video. So let me get the relentless goal like this, and actually the first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was Rogue Legends. I have not tried any of the Rogue Legend changes. I know that a huge chunk of the latest update has been dedicated by Ninja Kiwi to Rogue Legends, and I still haven't tried any of those. Well, I still have not made a video on them, and the reason why I'm not doing it yet is because I just know that you guys are not really fans of Rogue Legends, because whenever I upload the Rogue Legends video, those guys kind of bomb. And I've also been been kind of looking at other people uploading Rogue Legends content, and it usually doesn't do as well as the other videos do on their channels. And so this is kind of expected because Rogue Legends is a DLC by itself, and not everyone has the DLC, obviously, but also because one single campaign just takes so long. It kind of, there's this expectation that you want to be following along the campaign through multiple videos, right? And I don't think that people just want to be doing that in the first place. So that's why I kind of want to do Rogue Legend videos. I'm not sure when I'm gonna do it. It's probably gonna be soonish, honestly, because I do want to see what's new in Rogue Legends, and it looks really fun. Actually, it looks a little bit imbalanced, honestly. I've been watching some Reddit clips and YouTube videos, and it seems like people have been getting like these insane bosses on like stage 2. They're getting, I don't know, like Muddy Puddles, a Muddy Puddles boss on like stage 2, which is absolutely insane. So I have no idea what's even happening, but I do want to check it out for sure. 45 mobs do not seem to be an issue, though. They're making it a little bit farther than usual. We're still level 9 only. How ridiculous is that? Level 9 around 62, and it's not like 9.5. We just reached like 9.5. This might be the first, by the way, serious round that's actually a little bit, you know, challenging for Captain Churchill. It's gonna be around 63. We do have the level 3 ability, and I'm just kind of patiently saving it. This is the first wave of ceramics, which is making it on the other side. This is at least halfway through the map, if not more. Oh, and the second wave is out. Okay, so we might want to be using some of these abilities. So I'm gonna wait actually for a second. This wave is not even being touched. Let's use the level 3 ability now, and I think we might be able to time it with the third wave. How are we doing on this one? Oh, we are actually gonna lose on this one, I think. These guys, look at these guys. They're actually making it all the way back, and they are exiting. Oh my god, the main gun. Wait a minute, do we actually have this thing? Did we actually defend it? I think the timing on the level 3 was good, as long as the main gun pierces through everything, which it does, very good. I'm telling you guys, this guy is insane. How strong is Captain Churchill? Alright, the second thing that I want to talk to you guys is a recent video in which I got absolutely cooked, and that is my wizard video in which I used an AI thumbnail, and you guys absolutely destroyed me in the comments. First off, I respect your guys' opinion a lot, so if you guys don't like using AI thumbnails, then I guess I won't be using them, because I do kind of get where you're coming from. I understand that AI is going to impact this creative process and just, I guess, the jobs of a lot of people, honestly. And I really wanted to give it a shot, because recently I had a conversation with another YouTuber, and we were like, wait, what this AI thing is kind of cool. Let's try it for thumbnails to see how it does. And actually, I remember trying it a while back. It was probably a couple of months ago, and the thumbnails were really bad, actually. And now recently, I guess they updated or whatever it is, and the thumbnails are actually really good. I'm gonna be honest, the thumbnails that thing makes are really not bad. It's really good at keeping the, I guess, the integrity of the artwork. It kind of keeps the style, but also gives it its own spin in a way. By the way, I'm using the ability on this one because 75 is kind of a mess, and hopefully we don't pop this round too fast, because I want to save the level 3 ability for 76. And yeah, I just wanted to say, if you guys don't like it, I'm just not gonna be using AI thumbnails anymore. But it was a cool little experiment, I guess. Yeah, how's this one looking, by the way? I think this is gonna be the last, well, not the last one, but they go like here on the left side, they continue on the right side, and they go out. So this is only the only one BFB left, I think, or was it 2? I hope it was 1. It was only 1 BFB left. Okay, so this is, yeah, there we go. We defeat 75, no problem. I guess the most important thing is just keeping the level 3 ability for 76, because I'm a little bit scared from that one. But yeah, let's just use the ability now for 76. Just go through all. You actually did level up. What's the level that we got? Level 11, increase popping power per shell. Okay, that's just on time, actually, for 76. Oh my god. All right, we have 62,000. Do we need to spend the money on levels so these guys don't regrow? I don't think so. I got the grow blocker a couple of rounds back, and I guess they did a tiny bit on that round as well. All right, so let's do 81 like this. Let's use both of these abilities so we get more rounds out of them. I guess ideally we would want to start buying up these levels kind of soonish, because level 11 round 81 is really not good. Now this round is a very good gauge on what's going to be happening in 82, actually, because 82 is going to have 45 BFBs, and so far I'm not exactly a fan on how this thing is going. We're missing a lot of damage, or I guess in other words, we're missing a lot of levels on Captain Churchill. Oh, are we going to actually hold? These guys are about to go out. We get the level 3 again, and hopefully we hold. This does a lot of damage, but hopefully that's going to be more than enough. Yeah, there we go. There goes 81. All right, so we did level up to level 12, and hopefully this changes things a little bit. I'm going to dump the level 10 ability a little bit soonish, combine it with the level 3 just so we go through all of these blue mobs that we just popped. Let's see how big of a damage improvement we got to level 12. Oh yeah, this looks a lot better than the previous one actually. Can you guys notice how much better it is in comparison to the previous one? Oh my god, that was just one level. Let's do the same thing again, and we are facing the 40 fights now. And do we have any issues versus the 40 fights? It doesn't look like it. Nope, that's all we needed. I guess it's gonna be fine for the next couple of rounds by itself. Alright, let's actually be careful on 84. I'm gonna use the level 10 ability a little bit earlier because this round consists of two parts, blue mobs and BFBs behind them, so I kind of want to deal damage to the mobs first. Let's use the level 3 as well while we have all these guys in a straight line. Oh, look at these shells just go to town. That's amazing. I guess ceramics are being a little bit annoying, but we're approaching, look at this thing, we're approaching $100,000 saved up with Captain Churchill. And keep in mind, we have not bought a single level yet. We are yet to do that. And it's 86, and guys, we broke $100,000. Actually, just take a look at what level we are so far. We're level 12, and if you guys remember, around 62 we were 9.5. So that means that in over 20 rounds this guy only managed to get 3 levels, which is pretty sad. So I think on the next round is gonna be when I finally start buying up some levels and just get him a little bit stronger. Yep, look at this thing, 4 ZMGs. It is time, guys. Let's buy level 13. We're gonna get some damage on the AP shells. They do extra damage to ceramic and higher, and the more barrage damage is increased. I think it's 250 per missile now, which is gonna be very, very important versus a round like this one. So let's use it. And is everyone gonna pop? No, everyone is not gonna pop, but I think we got, there we go. We just got rid of like 4 ZMGs with 2 abilities. That's amazing. Alright, so we do get this straight line attack with the mob shells. Oh my god, they're insane how much damage they're doing. You guys watching this? They're just destroying like entire layers of these BFBs, turning everyone into a blue mob. I guess the ceramics are a little bit annoying. Let's use the level 3 ability again, by the way. I think the way this level 3 ability goes, I'm not sure if it says it anywhere, but I think you get 0.5 seconds of duration on your level 3 ability with each consecutive level that Churchill has. Alright, around 90, $107,000. DETs are out for the first set of DETs. Do we want to do something? I guess let's try using only the level 3 ability, see how good it is. I think this should be enough for these guys, but for the next ones, we're probably going to need to start using the mob barrage and try to time the abilities a little bit better, I think. So are we dealing with this one? Yes. Alright, 93, more DETs incoming with a bunch of 45 BFBs. I'm going to save the level 10 ability. Actually, let's use it onto these DETs. Just get rid of all of them. And then for 95, it's going to get a little bit tricky with the ability timing. So let's use the level 3 ability. We're level 14 and a half. 14 and a half is actually kind of good. I guess we have a lot of money to buy a couple of levels, but I still want to let the natural leveling do its thing instead of spending money. So 94 on the field, one of those beefier rounds, and it's time, guys. Let's spend a little bit of the money that we have. Let's buy level 15 and I think 16 as well. We get a lot of extra attack speed, and we also get the new buff versus lead balloons on the main attack and the machine gun, which is going to be really important for the next one for 95. So let's just dump all these abilities and let's see how we do. This is doing fine, I guess, for a round that has no 45 balloons. I mean, 96 and 98 are going to be very dangerous. Let's just keep using all these abilities, just keep the DPS going. I think we can afford to use one more level 3 ability because the cooldown on this thing is super fast, so we are definitely going to have it back for 95 and the DETs, and there we go, that is round 94. Alright, so this is going to be a very important round because we have to time our abilities. So these normal attacks, they don't do any damage to these DETs, and we can essentially only do damage to DETs by using the level 10 ability and the level 3 one. So let's wait for all these DETs to come out. I think the time is about right about now, and let's use the level 3, and I think we should probably have Churchill on strong actually, so that we know that he's focusing the DETs and nothing else, although there are going to be some small balloons, so we have to be careful of those guys as well. Let's go back to first now. How is it looking? I mean, almost all the DETs have popped. The level 3 ability is out. Oh, wait a minute, this is getting dangerous actually. Oh no, there's like one DET that's gonna leak. Okay, let's try like this now. Let's switch this guy to strong, and let's try and get 2 level 3 abilities out. So as soon as the first DET comes out, I'm going to use the level 3 ability. When the level 3 ends, I'm going to use the level 10, and then hopefully we get to one more level 3 ability at the end of the round. So let's go. Keeping Churchill strong because this affects the main gun and where it attacks, and we only want it focusing down DETs and nothing else. And as soon as the level 3 is out, it's still going. I think it's out right now, so let's use it. Let's dump it onto all these DDTs, and then hopefully we just need to survive, guys. There's a lot of DDTs surviving. I moved Captain Churchill to first, and this is about it. Let's use. We do get another level 3 ability, but is this gonna be enough? I see a couple of them left over. It's only one left. Please just tell me it's gonna pop it. I think it is. Now only the ceramics. Oh my god, this is so close. So I think we actually do have it. Yes, we actually do get it. That's so good. Alright, so for this one, let's just try want to rely on the level 3 ability. We don't want to be dumping the barrage because it's going to create too much of a mess on screen. So let's deal with the small balloons first and then the big ones. And I think it's going fine so far, as long as this huge wave doesn't end us, which it shouldn't. I think we're doing fine so far. Yeah, there we go. We're getting our level 3 ability, so let's use it. Now let's dump the level 10, the more barrage onto these ZMGs. I don't know, that seems to be about it. I mean, the game kind of plays itself, it seems like. That was round 96 and we have $92,000. Okay, so let's start spending some cash. Can we buy level 20? Oh my god, level 18 is 35,000 and 19 is 28 and 20. Oh no, we're missing $9,000. Level 20, by the way, in Captain Churchill, very important because every single thing that he has gets a lot of extra damage. So let's see if this is going to be enough. This is, by the way, the beefiest round in beat E6. Oh, the ZMGs are gone, it seems like. Alright. Am I actually going to one-shot round 98? Or is it going to be just like doing it from the first attempt? I'm not even exactly planning too much around this round. I'm just using the abilities, which is not the best strategy usually. Let's see if this is going to be fine. We are doing a lot of damage now. And how is everything looking, guys? Oh, we're about to leak. Oh, we're actually leaking. Alright, so we need a plan for this one, it seems like. Let's do it like this. Let's use the Moab Barrage as soon as possible. We want to get 2 rounds of the Moab Barrage, but we also want to separate the rounds so we don't pop everything at once. I'm using the AP shells. Hopefully these UMGs survive the AP shells, honestly, because I think that created a little bit of the issue in the previous time. And now that we have these 45 Bloons, 45 UMGs coming off the top, I think this is a great time to use the level 3 ability again. And look at this thing. We have another Moab Barrage, which I'm actually not going to use. Let's deal with the 45s first. It seems to be doing fine so far. We have another Moab Barrage. The cooldown of this thing is just so fast. So you can spam it without thinking too much about it, honestly. And with only 2 45 BFBs left, I think it's time to use the other Moab Barrage ability. This is, by the way, the buffed Moab Barrage, 500 damage per missile. 45s are done, and it's only the non-45s which are beefy by themselves. To be fair, we do have a level 3 ability going, and this is supposed to clean out the entire thing, or it's just not gonna work. There's a lot of small balloons in there. I don't think this is gonna work, though. I know it's only like mobs and ceramics, but I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, if we can buy the level 20, though, we are missing about $100. I'm spamming the button, by the way. I'm spamming it really fast. There we go. We get the buy, and this should be able to clean. Yep, that's it. That was round 98. Oh my god. That was actually so good. And now we have level 20, so this guy is at max power. Absolutely insane. Let's try and beat this round by only using the level 3 ability. I'm gonna set Churchill on strong. We do have the Moab Barrage, obviously, but I want to see if the shells are that powerful so they can beat the entirety of the 45 DTs by themselves with the level 3 ability. Oh my god, they actually do. That is insane. And look at Captain Churchill. How many pumps? 19. Okay, so we're definitely gonna get this thing, and we did this by only getting a relentless glue. What a crazy hero this guy is. Alright, let's use the level 10 ability again. Pop the bat. I should have saved the level 3, but it's fine because we are gonna get it back. You don't even have to think that much about these abilities, and this is just absolutely perfect. We crossed the 2 million pops mark. We have about $3,000 remaining, so just amazing stuff going all around. And there it is, the last level 3 ability, and we actually do get it done, and that is Captain Churchill. And you guys can see why this guy can almost one-tower Chimps, right? That is absolutely insane. But yeah, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'm gonna see you on the next one.